I'm very pleased to be here today to speak to you about these two projects that have been funded at Mosaic. And they're really quite different, and I think they illustrate the diversity of newcomers that come to our province and the different kinds of employment services that we need to be providing in order to support their attachment to the labor market. I don't know about you, but I think looking for work is not an easy thing to do, even if you're born in Canada. So imagine that you're not, and you also face the challenge of trying to understand the job search process, what workplace culture is like in Canada. You have very little, if any, Canadian experience. You have no networks. Perhaps you're not fluent in English. Your certifications are not recognized. So imagine being in that situation and looking for a job in Canada. So it's all the more reason why we need specialized employment services for newcomers who come to British Columbia. So the two programs that we're funded to provide, the Minister has already described. Fast Track to IT, or FIT, has just started. Started on Monday. So I can't really tell you too much about how it's going. So far, so good. We chose the IT sector because it is a sector with a lot of demand for qualified candidates. And we also thought this program would be good for internationally trained professionals who come to British Columbia and are just not able to qualify to work in their professions, but are looking for a way into a sector where they can grow and develop and use their skills and abilities that they developed in their home countries. The training is being provided by Paludo Institute, and Boris Paludo and Sergei Olakovsky, I understand, are in the crowd today, so thank you for coming. Our second program is called Hope to Work, and it literally is about hope to work. Many thanks to Dr. Norman Amundsen from UBC, who's also here today, who developed the approach that we're testing with people who have come here from as refugees. We have finished our first group just recently. All the participants were from Syria, except for one from Sudan. Most had been in the country for less than a year. Half were men, half women. Their backgrounds were in manufacturing, sales, welding, academia, architecture, hairstyling, wide variety. Some of you are here today. I don't know if you can wave to show who you are. Thank you for coming. It's great to have you here. During their 2 weeks, they developed a detailed plan for pursuing a career goal in Canada. And part of what they did was learn what Canadian employers expect. So they heard from a panel of employers, as well as toured for places of business, including Paraspace, Gordon Food Services, Arc'teryx, and Global Me. You'll be hearing from Global Me soon. I went to the graduation about a week ago. It really was the most uplifting experience that I have had at one of those kinds of events. When you think of the challenges that these individuals have faced coming to British Columbia, and their courage and bravery and launching a new life and being so optimistic about the future, it really was incredibly moving. And I'm pleased to share with you some very, very preliminary results of the research, where the participants reported a general level of hope that more than doubled, from 4 out of 10 to 8.5 out of 10. So we were thrilled with that result. So I would like to thank all of the participants thus far in Hope to Work, Dr. Norman Amundsen, the employers, of course the Employment Services Centers who referred clients to the program, Natasha Bailey, our researcher, the Research Advisory Group, and Susanna Gurr, I see, is here from the BC Centre for Employment Excellence, and of course Minister Stillwell and the Ministry of Social Development and Social Innovation for funding these opportunities. It's really been a great privilege to work on these projects and to engage in these activities and offer these services. Thank you.